It's real. All right, a new video game revealed to the world for us, the players, to talk about. So we wake up, nice animation over here. Look at my boy George Sonic and the team on an online, on a new, no, not online. Why did I read it like that? The fuck? An exclusive adventure. Why did I read that as online? I don't even know. But yeah, look at that game looking pretty. Some nice half pipes, some boosting, some big jumps. You got Rouge, Knuckles, Sonic, Amy, Tails, Cream. You got these grassy areas. You got this big field. Yeah. And there, oh god, animation looks so good, bro. Animation looks so good. Now here's the thing. Listen, we're gonna listen. Hold up. Whoa. Let me go back here. Okay. There's a lot I want to dissect in this trailer really quickly. You know, first of all, we have, you know, some new character mods, which we'll talk about. We have a lot of those images online. But first, I want to talk about how this is so Tyson. You have no idea, bro. It looks so Tyson-y in the best way possible. I love how this looks. Look at this, like, nice over-the-top animation. Sonic Dream Team is a cool name. Look at even this, like, splashy intro over here. Look at the nice... I can't wait till we get to see the full animation here. And you can even see how weird this is, by the way, because you see Eggman's arms here are, like, crazy long. You know, they're, like, crazy long. It's this whole dreamy area, and there we go into the ground, into this very Fall Guys-y looking environment over here. It's a very interesting pick, but yeah, no, so love the movement here. This is all the same world. Looks like a very bouncy world. This looks like a different world, sort of like a factory level. Looks like, I guess you get these energy thingies to boost. Yeah, mobile game, yeah, doesn't mean anything as a word anymore, I guess. So yeah, you get you gotta also look at the level Knuckles is in, which is this grassy area. So I feel like these are 3 different worlds. Yeah, so this seems to be world 1, because we know the game has 4 worlds. So we see these bounce areas, this green, this is all world 1. This is definitely a different world. I don't know if it's world 2, but this is definitely a different world. Let me see. And then what else do we got here? I agree with that hype and passion that artist probably worked on. So this is the world 1. We've got Rouge flying around. This is probably the boss fight of the first world, boss fight of another world. And man, can we talk about how sick this is, bro? Oh my god, bro. This is awesome, man. The boost Sonic does in the air here into the gang carry is adorable. I fucking love this so much, bro. Oh god, bro, it's so cool, bro. You have the whole gang running. Look at that. And then he goes, whoa, Johnny. Punch me in the face, man. Punch me in the face. But dude, what a sick shot, though. What a sick shot. I love this, man. Sonic always punching us in the face, but for no reason. Yeah, this is definitely thumbnail 101. Love to see why is your nose. Oh my god, left. I don't know, bro. It's very unfortunate in my life. But yeah, no, this is crazy. There's a second trailer too. Yeah, I saw that. We'll talk about that. I know there's one available on the app itself. But yeah, so here's Sonic Dream Team. Look for it on Apple Arcade /iPhone. Is this the first time Rouge has carried Sonic, right? I'm pretty sure, you know. But yeah, available December 5th. So Sonic Sweep doesn't end. We got another Sonic game for this year, which is kind of crazy. This year is actually insane if you think about it. Sonic Frontiers DLC, Murder of Sonic, Sonic Origins Plus content, Sonic Superstars, and now a Sonic mobile game, and Sonic Prime Season 2, and IDW. Actually a psychotic year in terms of actual, like, how much content we got for the series this year. Insane, you know? Like, and the symphony has been going around, which has been insane. Like, it has literally just been too much this year, you know, to the point where I really do think next year we're really just gonna be focused on the movies, and maybe we'll get a remaster, you know. But let's talk about this a little bit. So obviously what got people a lot of heads turned was that this is an Apple Arcade exclusive. Now actually, let me go ahead here really quickly and grab the email I have, because I got an email and I think it's like the newsletter for the game or whatever it is, or the press email about it. Let me see if I can find it. There it is. Hold up. Found it. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and look at this really quickly. So right here we have Sonic Dream Team. Dive into Dreamscape. So what happens if I click this? This just sends me to the base trailer. Okay, got it. Experience the thrill of speeding through dreamscapes inspired by skate parks. So right away, we know that the game is inspired by more skate parky environments while mastering high-flying tricks, adventurous maneuvers. Get a sneak peek into the captivating world of Sonic Dream, where dreams and nightmares collide in a race of time to foil Dr. Eggman's plan. So very cool, very cool. Turn dreams into reality. Secure your spot into the adventure of a lifetime. Pre-register now to be among the first to join Sonic and Friends in this Apple Arcade exclusive. Launching December 5th. Follow their quest to restore balance, help a new friend, and save Cream the Rabbit, find dream orbs, defeat bosses, and be a part of the ultimate dream moving experience. So we're trying to save Cream, but we know she's playable. So like, how early on are you saving Cream? You know what I mean? Or is it like, that's what I'm trying to understand, you know? We also have, I think, some extra screenshots over here that doesn't seem like I can click. Some extra looks over here. Is there a video? I know there was like a video on this app. I don't know if it's on this page or not. But there is an extra video we'll talk about. I know it's somewhere online. But yeah, so you can pre-register now. Join Sonic events exploring the bizarre world of Dr. Eggman's dreams and thwarting his quest for world domination. Play as Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Rose, Cream, and Rouge. That's a really weird fucking description to say we have to save Cream, but she's playable. As you immerse yourself in 12 intricate levels set with 4 unique dream worlds. Use the team's special abilities to traverse the dreamscapes and discover what awaits Sonic's dream team. So yeah, I guess it's getting Cream out of this dream world, which makes more sense. What happens if I click learn more? Oh, I get taken to the website. Okay, perfect. Perfect. So here's like an extra look at the game, I think. Yeah, there we go. We get a nice half pipe look. We got flying around. We get Tails maneuvering. We got some big areas here that they walk around. Didn't work for you? Well, that's because you're built wrong, you know? This is just the launch trailer, the reveal trailer again. We've talked about the story here. I'm trying to click the screenshot. So this is, I guess, one of the bosses. I like how, right off the bat, I really like how weird this game is. Like, I like how weird the environments are and shit. Like, I think that stuff to me is like definitely what appeals to me in a lot of it. Like, I think that's what the mass look of it for me is very good at, you know. Eggman mustache looking over here. Amy looks really good too, which I really like over here. What else we got? We got Psych, and also look, here's a switch mechanic. So I'm guessing you could just switch between the characters. It's just so, this is so nice, bro. I really like this goo environment. So next time look at the gameplay with the animations. Bet we'll check it out. There's Cream running around, which is adorable. We got Knuckles. God, it looks so fucking good, bro. It actually looks so good for a mobile game. And here's the actual full art slash render. Can I open this image? Look at that. Dude, I love this character more. I know some people point out, you know, that the eye is like too close over here, but I love the render. I think it's the right shade of blue. I think, you know, the pose is good. The movement looks good. I really love this render. I think they're all kind of really good renders. And obviously there's going to be a new character back here. Cooking back there. Yeah, let me go see Sam. I think, yeah, Sam posted that like extra footage trailer that we saw. He's tall looking. Here, let me see what we got over here. Where's my boy Sam at with the extra footage? Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. His extended look at Sonic Dream Team. I think I posted this too, actually. So yeah, here's again. We can see also the different challenges, by the way, if you guys look here right away. So first of all, grind railing looks fucking dope, and I love that. Second of all, so right away here, so we can see one of the challenges here is just, you know, get to the end of the level. Pretty simple. You can go through that. I love, again, this half pipe mechanic. I wonder, see, you can see the different objectives. Like over here, the question mark is this ball up here, and I don't even know what's going on with that, right? You have this portal going on. You have blue coins you can collect, and rings too. So I guess the blue coins might be different. The music sounds cool too. This one, again, just seems like this is go to the end of the level. It does look like a high-res 3D game, you're right, which is not bad for a mobile game. Also, is that, do I see Lightspeed Dash maneuvering over here? Yeah, I do. Look at that. Look at that. You see that? The ring back there is glowing. So we definitely have Lightspeed Dash in this game, and this cool lava area. So that's dope. Again, I love that. So I guess the boost works in this game. Oh, now this will play on controller. I think they have it with controller in mind, 100%. You know, I think they have it with controller in mind. So it be like that, you know. I'm really excited. This series based on the game with multiple player characters and environments. It's awesome. So we get Knuckles running around this area. Again, I really like the little half pipe. I fuck with the look and vibe way more than Frontiers. It's a really cool look. Again, it's one where like it definitely is very cartoony. You know, again, it is very Lost World in a sense, right? It is, and yeah, I know I do like the character model more than the Frontier Limit, right? It is long quilled and chilling. So Rouge the Bat also has a glide. So I think the characters are gonna be split in 3. So we're gonna have glide, power, and speed, and maybe in the 12 levels it'll be 3 of each for each character. But you can switch between characters, so maybe you could just fuck around and do whatever you want. You know what I mean? Even Tails walking around you with these robots. I love like this shot makes it look big, you know, where Amy's running around. You remember, guys, Genji Kid on our phone, so it's not surprised. Looks great. Exactly. It just, this is so, this level in particular is so Sonic Heroes. You know what I mean? This is so Sonic Heroes coded, with everything around this level. You know, there's so many open space and everything. This boss fight, I guess, takes 4 hits to kill. Looks very cool. There's another one. I love, hey, yeah, you got some wall run switching, which is it's cool. I really like that. Again, the grind run's looking very nice. And then into Sonic Dream Team. So, yeah, that's all the footage we have of the game. Now, obviously, people have been yelling all day, right? Fairly so. It was announced that the game is an Apple Arcade exclusive. An Apple Arcade exclusive, which means that it is not just only on iPhone, I believe. It is only on their subscriptions. Basically, Apple's Game Pass. It's basically Game Pass for Apple. Does it look like it's changing? Yeah, because based on what we know, I think Tails channel has some extra info on it over here. Here's more. Yeah, there's some more screenshots if you want to see of the game that look really good. But we also saw those. Trying to see if there's more info. This is from the email we saw together. Oh, here's this. Okay, let me see. What am I looking at? What am I looking at, bro? Do you need a subscription? I think so. Apple Arcade release only prevents the release on other mobile platforms. And so, due to the exclusivity agreement, does not mean that the game can be released on console PC. The news is not correct, by the way. Okay, so that's a pretty notable deal. It just means it can't go on other mobile platforms. And look, I know why people are mad, right? It's stuck on Apple's game service, basically. So you basically need to buy Apple Arcade to play the game, and that's it. So I think it works on PC like that. And it is disappointing because I think a lot of people think the game looks fantastic. You know, we're looking at a game that stylistically looks fucking awesome. You know, it looks fucking awesome. By the way, I don't think that multiplayer thing is true, Jibo. It's not on the website at all. But stylistically, it looks really good. It works on Mac OS PCs, by the way. So that's like a big deal, right? Because doesn't that mean people can just get the copy of it for PC running? If it works on Mac OS, I don't know. You know, Apple clearly put a shit ton of money in the game, and that's something I was arguing. No? Okay, it's not that simple. Interesting. Okay. I was trying to think, right? Because this looks good for a mobile game, but honestly, it'll probably be 1 to 2 hour decent time. And yeah, like realistically, if it's 12 levels of 4 worlds, I'm guessing this game won't take more than 2 hours to beat, you know? And maybe it'll be 4 hours to 100% or 5 hours based on the content. Someone works on Mac, it doesn't mean it works on Windows. Got it. But you have to keep in mind, and this is something I was arguing with people, right? It's that this game pretty much exists because of Apple. Essentially, basically, the way Apple Arcade works and approaches is that, because I've seen interviews about this, is that they go to developers, right? And they're like, hey, we will pay you to make an exclusive game for Apple Arcade. You know, we will pay you to make a game for us. We're going to fund it. It's basically going to be our game and your game, you know? And so I'm sure that's a massive reason why Hardlight is making this instead of something, you know, like another run game or another speed dash game or whatever, or another microtransaction driven game. Because I guarantee you if Hardlight was on it 100%, it would have been a microtransaction game. You know, so I think this game, you know, being the way it is, right, for better or worse, it's like, your option was it either doesn't exist or it does. You know what I mean? And it's like, I saw some people saying that they would have rather just not exist. And I kind of disagree with that, because I would rather have this game. Well, no, it's not a go. Because look, I know I'm coming from a place of I have an iPhone, right? I'm also an adult. I have the means to purchase, you know, I have the means to purchase things, you know, that could allow me to play it. I could get an Apple TV if I want. I have an iPad as well that could run it. You know, I get that. I understand. I understand if I had an Android. Like, okay, I'm trying to rationalize this right now as like, if I didn't have an Xbox, you know, because, okay, that happened, right? Look at Sonic Unleashed. Sonic Unleashed is only on Xbox, right? The HD enhanced version is only on Xbox, right? It sucks, you know? It sucks because a lot of people don't want to buy an Xbox because there's nothing to do on Xbox, you know? There's nothing to do on the Xbox right now. So, of course, there's emulation. But you know what I mean? Like, I'm talking about, like, a legit way. You know, how many Apple products can run this? This doesn't look too graphically intense. I'm sure a lot of them could. You know, I'm sure a lot of them probably could. But, like, it's a thing of, like, so I understand the frustration that, yeah, I had to go out and buy an Xbox to play an enhanced version of Sonic Unleashed that was out there. And I know that's not ideal, right? Obviously, it's not like a random thing you should do. But I did it because I could. But it's like, I get why it sucks for sure. But it's like, if you had asked me, like, again, would I rather they not update that version of the game or have it? I would say I would much rather it exists a better version of the game. And also, again, the way I see it is just like, guys, first of all, there's a billion iPhones out there, so it's not like this isn't weird too. Like, it's like a game, and also they have like a long history with mobile games, right? Sonic has had mobile games for what, maybe the past decade, right? So it's not a crazy concept to have a mobile game. And obviously, people would have liked it on Android. It should have been big instead of Rouge, maybe. I'm so conflicted because it's also the first time Cream and Rouge are also playable in a long time. I know. Like, it's a thing of, like, obviously, people are very excited because the game looks dope. And people really want to play and people are invested. You know, I wish it was all mobile devices. I agree with that. But again, it's like, it's just a thing of, like, it sucks, right? But it's like, I don't know. For me, it's either the game didn't exist at all or it exists in this way. And I would much rather it exists in this way. And what happens if Apple Arcade goes away? This game is gone too. That's true. That is like a legitimate concern that we have a Sonic game that could be lost. Especially if it's really good. It'd be very sad if we lost this one. Now, Apple losing a game like this would be very difficult, I find, because... like, I know some people were telling me, like, Choo Choo Rocket got dealers. So I'm like, well, Choo Choo Rocket... maybe 10 people played Choo Choo Rocket, you know? I feel like Sonic is a much bigger deal. Then again, Shantae 7 Sirens was on Apple Arcade, then got ported. Yeah, exactly. It's like, I think there will be a day where this game shows up at other platforms, you know? I just think for the time being, I mean, if Apple Arcade goes away, they can just put it on the App Store for a paid price. Exactly. I don't think we have to worry about this game disappearing. You know, I think this game might eventually get ported and everything. A lot of games launch on Apple Arcade already did. I mean, but yeah. So I think this game will do well because it's Sonic. Let's hope it doesn't mean the same fate as Sonic Runners. Well, yeah. I mean, honestly, weirdly enough, that's why I kind of don't want this game to have online, because Sonic Runners was shut down because it was an online service, whereas this game is not an online service as far as I'm aware. So sadly, Apple Arcade games stay on Apple. I mean, no, but Shantae dipped Apple Arcade. They went on console, so it's not impossible. But one day we'll see a port. But again, it's like also... it does suck. I get it. In terms of, like, people have just seen a new Sonic game that looks fucking dope. We want to play it, you know? Also, Sonic Racing is locked by an Apple Arcade. Yeah, that's true. I know. Isn't Team... yeah, I think... it's Team Sonic Racing that's in Apple Arcade, right? It ain't gonna disappear, but it's being locked by in my gripe as an Apple device owner. Shantae was always a timed exclusive, though. That's true. But we don't know. I mean, they haven't said what the permanence or non-permanence is. Sure, we'll see what becomes of this game by next Central. I mean, yeah, I'm sure we'll find out. Sonic Racing is a different game. Team Sonic. Oh, that's true. The various Day Life Square Enix game was on Apple Arcade, then eventually came to us. Yeah, like I said, I feel like there will be a day this game is ported, you know? And I'm just very, like, just on a gameplay note, I'm very excited for this. I'm very excited to see, you know, how the gang plays, how long are the levels going to be, how extensive can I explore, are there collectibles? This comes off to me as a game where levels might have multiple objectives, right? Where it'll be like, get this amount of rings, go through this amount of portals, beat this in this amount of time. That seems to me like the type of objectives there's gonna be. I haven't seen any red rings on here at all, but that's really, I'm not sending 150 to buy an Apple TV just for a sign period. They lost the customer due to accessibility, and that's a valid point. That's a valid point, Kevin. You know, like it's like a lot of Sonic fans won't be able to play this, you know, for sure. And it sucks. But it's, I don't know. It's a very difficult thing because like exclusivity is definitely a thing, you know, like if you don't, it's like if you don't have a Switch, you can't play Mario. That sucks, you know, but it's like I wouldn't be like, damn, I don't want Mario to exist because I can't get it. It sounds crazy. People switch up system one day. It's probably called Disney. The other day it's something. Yeah, it's like I think what holds people up is the fact that it's an iPhone exclusive, not a console exclusive, right? Because I feel like with consoles, games like to justify, like with consoles, gamers like to justify, okay, well, if I get this console, I won't just get Sonic. I will get a bunch of other stuff with it. You know, I feel like a phone is different. A phone is a different investment. An iPad is a different investment. An Apple TV is a different investment. I think what holds people up is the fact that it's subscription-based. That's true as well. If you get a PC, just use that. Usually, yeah, but if you think Nintendo Switch expecting Mario, you don't buy an iPhone just for Sonic. Yeah, exactly. I get that for sure. I think what's crazy about all this, they made an Apple Arcade. It's not a game people actually want to play. Yeah, I know. But it's like, on a complete selfish note, I'm excited for this. I'll be streaming it for you all day one. You know that. I will be live playing through the whole thing, frame one that day. But it does suck. Again, it does suck that it's exclusive. But again, I would rather this game exist, do well, and continue to help the Sonic brand grow, make more money, make more big games. You know what I mean? Like, I think for me, that's kind of how I see it. Is like, that's my ultimate goal. Is just, I just want Sonic to grow. For those who are obscure why Shadows and Dream Team is a very simple explanation.
There's a problem here, Doctor.
What's that?
I only use Android.
And there we go. There you go. Poor Shadow locked in the minds. And also, I find it very obvious that they're dodging Shadow in like everything, because I feel like they want Shadow's return to be a big deal. I feel it. I feel like there's a reason they dodged him in Frontiers DLC. There's a reason they dodged him in Superstars, even though Superstars is a classic timeline. They're dodging him here, even though he's mega popular. I just think they really want Shadow to be a big deal when he's back. You know, see, the joke is Shadow thinks he's an android in the Shadow game. Jesus Christ. Not because he's not him anymore. No, he's definitely him. It's because Shadow's their cash cow, you know, and that's going to be for the movie next year. And they're going to want him to be a big deal in whatever project is next. I'm convinced the next main Sonic game is going to have a focus on Shadow as well as Sonic. Could you imagine if they give Shadow that Hedgehog remake from the ground up? That'd be fire. But to be fair, everyone, if it wasn't Apple exclusive, people would just have mixed signals because of a mobile game. Also, I agree. Rather than having the game exist, there's only for some YouTube content that doesn't exist at all. Yeah, like I said, the bottom line for me was that this game would have either existed under Apple funding the game. The only reason the game looks like this and this good is because Apple funded it, you know? So I would rather this game exist than not. People that were telling me they would rather not exist, I'm like, you're crazy. And that's a weird thing to say, you know? Shadow Arc is then like, what the fuck can they do with this character anymore? I feel like there's a lot they can do, man. He's chilling. He's got new goals in life. He can do other things. He can figure out new things. That is crazy. I think that's good. That's the one thing I disagreed with when people were arguing with me. I understand the money concept people were arguing or stuff like that, but people online telling me like, no, I'd rather it not exist. I'm like, well, no, that's dumb, you know. And before Shadow revives Marie, imagine they make a Sonic Shadow buddy cop. Yes, sir. But yeah, so that's really it. Very excited to see this game that we're gonna we're now a month away from another Sonic release. Crazy. We've had we just ate this year, man. Like, I'm really thinking about it, you know. Early in the year, we had Sonic Prime. Early in the year, we had Frontiers DLC 1 in March. And then in April, we had Murder of Sonic. And then in June, we had, I believe we had Sonic Central and the announcement of Superstars. And also the release of DLC 2 for Sonic Frontiers. And then in Gamescom, we got the Superstars trailer. In July, we got Sonic Prime. In August, we got the Gamescom event with the Final Horizon trailer and Superstars trailer. And then in September, what did we get in September? We got the Final Horizon up there, and then we got the Symphony starting around the world. And then October, we got Sonic Superstars. And now for December, we get one more game to sneak in the end of the year. Didn't you say other Sonic stuff was going to happen this week? Is this not enough, Ace? Is this not enough? You got 2 Sonic things. We got the Lala, whatever her name is, fucking animated short. And then we got this. So I feel like that's more than enough for 1 week of Sonic. Shadow's main story is done, but there's more you can do. The question is finding an idea to push his character more in depth. Exactly, you know. But yeah, so that's really it, you know. That's really it. Hold up. There we go. But yeah, no, that's everything, man. You decide every single day. Nom, 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 nom. But I really wonder what's gonna happen next year because it feels like they've done everything. Oh yeah, the Sega. Oh yeah, I forgot. I mean, I can end this with the article about it was this article. I mean, there's a whole article about it that I want to check out. But basically, they had a Q&A where they. Oh yeah, we had Origins Plus. It's true. And then, yeah, there was how will you raise Sonic in the future? To put it simply, I want to go beyond Mario. Sonic is a game originally developed to compete with Mario. It is not achieved yet. Because we respect Mario, our goal is to catch up and overtake him. I want you to play all over the world, including Japan. Like Mario, and I want movies to become more popular than Mario. I want you to create a Sonic Area 2. That's our goal. To Sonic. Awesome. Love this mentality. Love this mentality. Absolutely, okay? They're not on Mario's level, but I respect that they're fighting for it, you know. They're like, we want the movies to do better, you know. We want our games to do better. We want to fucking be on that level, you know. And I think, like I said, for me, this is W mentality. Absolutely, W mentality on God, you know. I'll be, what's it called? Hold up. There we go. Perfect. They look up to Mario. It will take at least 20 years for them to make games stay low as quality as Mario. Yeah, I get that, you know, but I'm very excited, man. I'm very excited. You know, I love that they're striving. They got to take actions to get it. Yeah, I agree. But will you be streaming Saturday? Yeah. Why, JT? Is something happening Saturday? Like you say, it needs to actually care for something. They want it to be close, and they're definitely getting there. Again, what I always say is like, whatever you have to say about this era of Sonic, you know, you can tell there's care. You know, you can tell there's care being put into it. You know, Sonic Frontiers is a game that you can tell has care and love put into it. And the highest highs are high. You know, Superstars has physics on lock, has spirit, you know. Could have been better, for sure. Movies on lock. They care. They got good people on it, you know. All the games having their lore and their canon and everything in there. You could argue that they did better in movies than Mario. I agree with that 100%. I have heard of it being called the multimedia era. Yeah, it is the multimedia era. And then you've got things for everybody on every front. So, love to see the go.